As the owner of your small business, you'll know that goals are easily set, but much harder to follow and to achieve. It's that time of year again where we're thinking about our business and our personal goals for the next year. And in the next few weeks, you'll feel really motivated and conscious of what they are because they're front of mind. But how do you stop yourself from losing track of them or even forgetting about them completely? One of the reasons this happens is that we become busy being busy, and so we lose the importance of those goals. Life and other work gets in the way, and before long, we're back to our old habits and behaviours. Before long, those goals that we set at the start of the year are completely left until this time next year when we sit down to write them again. But what if they were in front of you all the time? The average smartphone user checks their phone 144 times a day. So what if your goals were front and centre when you do so? Every time you opened your phone, they'd be right there as a reminder and a motivation to you to achieve them. You see, repetition creates habits, and habits form our character. So if we're repeatedly reminded about our goals, it makes us more motivated to be able to achieve them. And the more motivated we are, the more likely it is that we'll achieve those goals. So why not give it a go? Here's how. These are the steps to create a goals wallpaper screen on your phone. These instructions are for an iPhone user, but if you're an Android user, I hope they're still useful enough for you to create the same. First, go to your About settings on your iPhone. Get your phone model name. This one is an iPhone SE. Type the model name and the word screen resolution into Google. If it's unclear, also use the model number as well. Make a note of the screen resolution. Now open Canva in your computer's browser. There is a Canva app for phones and we'll use it later, but it's easier to create your design on a computer browser. Choose Custom Size Project and use the screen resolution for your phone for the project's dimensions. Add things to the project that are important to you. In this example, I've got a picture of my family and a summary of what this next year will have looked like to be a fantastic one. A font size of 22 works well for my 10 goals. Try to keep each goal to one per line. Goals that are measurable are most trackable. For example, one of mine is to get an average of 8 hours sleep per night. I put health and family goals before work ones. I felt without those first two, the work ones feel a lot less important. On my iPhone, the bottom of the screen is space for 4 app shortcuts. So on your Canva design, be sure to leave space for that if your phone does too. When you're ready to test it, open the Canva app on your phone. Open the project you've created. Press the download button to save a copy straight to your phone's Photos app. Finally, in Settings, Wallpaper, click Add New Wallpaper. Then customize the right-hand one, which is the screen when the phone's unlocked. Choose the Canva image you created. Check the formatting looks good and you can read everything. If it doesn't, make adjustments on your computer and repeat the steps to save it to your phone and set it as your wallpaper. Last step is to clear up all the app icons from your phone. If you drag one icon on top of another, it creates a separate container for them and you can drag other apps into it. I created one container for work, one for personal, and put those containers in the bottom tray alongside the 2 apps I use most. When you're done, every time you use your iPhone, your goals will be right there as a reminder and a source of motivation to you. You'll see them every time you use your phone. Remember that repetitions create habits, and habits become our character. This is a great way of making sure your goals turn into those habits. Have a great year. I hope this helps you in a small way to achieve many more of your goals than you did last year. If you want to see more tech and systems tips from me, don't hesitate to follow me or connect with me. And if this has been useful to you, please leave a comment of your big goal for next year so I can encourage you to achieve it. Or click the repost button if you'd like others in your network to benefit from this too.